misery. It's the bad things, the way you hate me. I miss the screaming, the way that you blame me. I miss the rough sex, leaves me a mess. I miss the feeling of pain in my chest. Miss the phone call when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Everything you do to me, I love the way that it hurts. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. I don't miss you, I miss the misery.
We got to get used to getting Tuesdays here. In about 2 weeks, we're going to be doing these or about 2 months, we're going to be doing these all the time.
Good time.
Oh. Are you ready?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, for the people that dropped off, I mean, it's like, man, give us a break. Can we get a small little downtime? Because most of the year it is full blown, full scale, all day, every day almost.
Full-blown 8. Wait, what? No. Yeah. Right now, this is like the heavy, like down football time. It's full, and plus we. Oh man, getting prepped for it.
Yeah. I mean, not just sitting there talking about it, but we got to live it through the fantasy teams. I mean, it's not like, after we go off the air, football shuts off, not in our brains.
No.
So we continue with the waiver wires and what's going on and who you're playing.
The show's actually cathartic and takes us away from the reality of football. It's like,
yeah, okay,
I can talk about hypotheticals instead of my actual reality of like, what the fuck am I going to do? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, you remember the one show last year where, I was so pissed. I was just like, man, let's get this thing over. And then just talking through the show helped me get through that hump because I was still pissed, still steaming. So it's like, yeah.
So the point of today's kind of thing is there was a massive Pittsburgh signing. Massive. But we're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you who. We're going to make you wait. And then we're going to run down the schedule, kind of give our predictions for wins and L's. And depending on the viewership and how many people are popping in and out, if somebody wants to promote their team, or not promote their team, but if they want to have us kind of do our wins and L's for their team, we'll do that too. But Hermione, you said you had something to yap about before we kind of jumped in. So what's the happy haps?
Every time the schedule release come out, pretty much, I never get too excited or I never get too down, put it that way. I kind of stay even keel because everyone always says, they have the third hardest schedule or the hardest schedule in the league, but it changes constantly. First of all, if you got Buffalo on your schedule and somehow Josh Allen has a high ankle sprain, that's one easier game that you said at the beginning of the year. It was going to be a problem. It never was a problem. But the thing that I took away and I've been taking away for years is when the schedules come out and just by looking at, how you get the magnets on your freezer of the town, Steelers schedule.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and my observation, just looking at these magnets, I want to say over the past maybe 5 years, I noticed how the schedules are formed and they all follow a pattern. Now on the schedule, you can't tell, like you don't know when they're going to play the games. You don't know the times or where they're going to play the games. Now there's like 50 international games and so on and so forth. But I would say the NFL schedule makers is probably the best at it because whereas in baseball, you'll never see the Red Sox play the Pirates or something like that. In the NFL, no matter the way they formulate the schedule, you're going to see a team once every 4 years, no matter what. And they all follow a same pattern that they construct. And then I'm going to give you the pattern or how it's constructed. And it's airtight. It is a solid formula. You can try it with any team. They're all constructed the same way. There's 17 games in the schedule. Every team plays, of course, their division opponents 2 times. So that's because it's 17 games. So that's 6 games right there. Every team in each conference, every AFC team plays an entire division of an NFC conference. Every AFC team plays an entire division in the AFC conference. And then, depending if you're in the AFC or the NFC, you play 2 other random games from an AFC opponent, and you play 1 NFC random opponent. So if you look at the schedule, it all boils down to that same formula. Okay. Let's look at this. If we don't even bring up the Pittsburgh Steelers schedule, I guarantee you the Steelers schedule, before we even look at it, I guarantee you it has 2 games each from Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Baltimore. That's 6 games. We play an entire division in the AFC. That's 4 more games. So whatever division it is, pretty much everyone in the AFC North plays everyone from some AFC division. So that's 4 more games. So that's 10 games right there. You play 4 games of an NFC conference. That's 4 more games. So that's 14 games. And then whether you're in the AFC, you play 2 random teams that you haven't already played in another division from that AFC conference. If you're in the NFC conference, you play 2 random teams in the NFC, and then you play one more game of a random team from the opposite conference. So the Steelers, before we even look at the schedule, they're going to have 2 times each in their division. They're going to have 1 whole division in the AFC, 1 whole division in the NFC, 2 random people in the AFC, and 1 more random person in the NFC. Look at the schedule. Look at everyone's schedule. They all match. And ever since the NFL has had the 4 division, or not 4 divisions, 8 divisions, 32 teams, this format plays out every year. Look at every schedule. Anybody can name a team. I guarantee you, on that schedule, you're going to have your division opponents twice, 1 whole AFC conference or division, 1 whole NFC division, 2 random people in your conference, and 2 random people in the opposite conference. So look at that, and it's airtight. That same pattern and formula is applied every year, and that's why the NFL gets it right as far as making sure teams play each other every 4 years. So bring up the Steelers schedule just to make sure that fact.
Well, yeah, that's kind of been like a known thing though, to a degree. Like that's been like they do that moving kind of thing, like where you will play, the NFC, like you will play a division in the NFC and then the AFC and all that. What's interesting to me, I think that part, making that, especially now with like AI and all that, and whatever, I feel like that's not incredibly hard. I mean, they were doing that in Madden franchise in 1990, right? Like that, whatever. They'll figure that out, whatever. What I feel
like before it got to the 32 teams, you remember before the Steelers used to be in like a central division where it was like 5 teams or something. Yeah. I don't know why I went there. But ever since the new, with the 32 teams, it follows that same format. And that's why, like I said, I don't really get really excited about the schedule, because it's like, okay, I know that pretty much Baltimore's going to play every AFC opponent that not every AFC opponent, but an entire AFC division, just like Pittsburgh is, just like Cleveland is, just like Cincinnati is. And then, everyone in the AFC North is going to play an entire NFC conference. And then there's 2 random people that we're going to play in the AFC And that's usually the schedule makers base that off of maybe recent rivalries. Like some years you'll see Buffalo play Kansas City every year because they're a known rivalry, but the schedule makers, they have 2 random cards that they can just pick and say they're going to play them every year, pretty much as many times as we can. And then you get 1 random NFC opponent. So looking at the Steelers schedule, I think the AFC conference we play, I think is the AFC South, because I think we play the Colts, we play the Texans, we play, who else is in the AFC South? The Titans and the Jaguars. And I think in the NFC, I think we play the entire NFC.
It's the South, isn't it?
South. Yeah, I think it's Carolina, Atlanta. Who's in the South? Carolina, Atlanta, Saints, and damn, who else is in that division? Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 2 random AFC opponents, I think, is I don't know who the random AFC opponents they picked. I can't remember. But I know the NFC random opponent is the Eagles. And they probably did that because that's like a, interstate rivalry or something like that. But yeah, every NFL team, it just made me change the way that I look at, the schedules. Because when I finally figured out the formula, because I didn't watch a schedule show or anything like I could have easily went to an expert, how do they formulate the schedules? No, this was my own observation just over years and looking at the magnets on the refrigerator, okay, this year we played the entire this division and then we played the entire that division, so yeah, I don't get too excited because it's you never know. Things in the NFL change week to week, sometimes midweek.
What I find interesting is how they're able to do that, but then still coordinate the away and home games around local events, like concerts or
when they're going to use the stadium.
I mean, just kind of
and then you think that we have a professional team that shares the stadium with the college team as well as high school team. So how they're somehow wiggling that all around, that's
right.
Pretty crazy. That's why it takes them a while. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes into like you said, an AI computer and kind of generates and what you know. But yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, so Aaron's here again.
I was so pissed. I don't see any. I chalk it up already as a loss year. As soon as they finalize the contract, I was like, okay, it's a loss year. I just hope we get a high draft pick. It's over.
And $25 million, for what?
For a backup quarterback, that's actually that's cheap, pretty much. I mean, for a quarterback in today's, what Dak is making 60 a year. Most quarterbacks is making 50 plus. So I know last year they only
most
paid him
quarterbacks
10
are
million.
42 years old.
Yeah, I think last year they played him 10 million, but
how do
million?
How do you get older in your 40s? How do you gain a year and gain 15 million?
Gain more money
on a first round exit in the playoffs, and then hold out all off season and hold people hostage. I need to know whose dick pics does Aaron Rodgers have? That's what I need to know.
I just see another year of dink dunk, dink dunk, dink dunk. No chunks down the field.
No.
15, maybe 20 yards at a time. Maybe the biggest and robust plays. Just a check down champion. I mean, anybody that loves check down football, you're going to love the Steelers because that's all I saw last year, and that's all I plan to see this year. Even though we got no other receivers, we got Michael Pittman. He's going to become a check down artist. DK Metcalf, he's going to continue to maybe get 2 or 3 attempts a game. It's a pathetic offense, man. And I don't care who's running it. If Mike McCarthy's running it or Arthur Smith, it's going to be the same thing. I mean, Aaron Rodgers doesn't have, I don't know about his arm strength, how far he can push it down the field, but I don't even think he has the want to take those risks that he took in Green Bay. Yeah. He wants to get the check down so he don't get hit. He's not trying to get plastered on the, like he was able to stand in the pocket in Green Bay, and he would take more chances on a bigger play to Devontae Adams when he was in his prime. Mm-hmm. Now he is check down Charlie. He's not going to take that risk. He's going to, if there's 2 routes open and there's one over the middle for 40 yards and then there's one on the sideline for 10 yards, he's going to take that 10-yard pop every time.
10 yards. Let's not be too liberal with that, sir.
You said 10.
Yeah, look. It's good news for me. You know what this means? This is the exciting news for me. It's another year of red zone, baby. Let's fucking go.
He's excited about just not watching, period.
I have there's nothing to watch. This town is so fucking dumb. Like, can someone, like, the Rooneys need either to perish or sell the team. Like,
I've just never seen a franchise hold on, or I've never seen a franchise go this long or so long without the vital position, the key vital position to your team, and simply just plug in placeholders. I mean, like, you knew Ben's last couple years it was time to start looking for a quarterback. I mean, it was, the writing was on the wall then. Ben could barely get that thing past 10 yards. You should have been shopping quarterback then. And sure enough, Jalen Hurts came past that board, and we already talked about this. They took Claypool instead of Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts isn't the quite the draw that he was, maybe a couple of years ago, because he's starting to look inaccurate and very, goofy with the football as well. But you at least had a direction to go in. I mean, since last 2 years of Ben, and every year after that, I want to say it's been like, 7-8 years, we've just been sitting on our hands at the quarterback position. It's like, it's old Ben. And then what do we have? A couple years of, we had like Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges or some crazy shit. I can't even remember. Then you had Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. And now we're dealing with old ass Aaron Rodgers. Like, how could you get, and they drafting quarterbacks. It's not like they're not drafting quarterbacks. They're just not giving them a chance. Like, why not give them a chance? I don't understand it. Truly do not.
Because the mediocre thing of Tomlin never having a losing season was the big thing, and I don't know.
But you're gonna hang your hat on this year, yeah. Mike McCarthy's gonna start the new streak.
I don't think anyone's hating Jalen Hurts. I just think he,
it kind of fell off. I mean, the past couple years. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
he started listening too much to what AJ Brown wanted. And
I think so, yeah.
Started catering the game plan to whether AJ was happy or not. And I'm like, you are actually more successful.
I mean, I'm not going to say Jalen Hurts is just trash. He's not as dynamic as those 2 years. The 2 years that they went to, the 1 year they went to the Super Bowl and they lost to the Chiefs, and then they turned around and went to the Super Bowl and beat the Chiefs. He's just, his decision making isn't as great as it used to be. I don't, and he has the same weapons. That's That's the difference. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you got the same people. What changed?
People age. I mean, it's really that, and the offensive coordinator situation they had, and
yeah, like their team gets plucked. I mean, when you go to the Super Bowl, your team gets dissected. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
That's a reality. Yeah.
So okay. I mean,
I'm just saying. I mean, as fast as the year starts, it's as fast as I want it to end. As far as Pittsburgh wise goes,
Yeah.
the rest of the league, no. I mean, do normal time and another year of fantasy. But as far as any hope in the hometown team, I'd be shocked if there was any more success than the same pattern of backdoor into the playoffs, fast exit, if even that. Same old same.
Well, let's take a look at it here. So, game 1, Falcons at Steelers. They actually have a starting home game. So you know what that means. That's going to be an L.
I think they first home game last year, I think, was against Seattle. And Seattle came in here and whooped their ass. And everybody thought it was just like, oh, the Steelers are bad. And Seattle turned out to be the Super Bowl champion. So Seattle was way better than people gave them credit for right out the beginning, right out the gates. But Atlanta coming here and winning.
Bijan's going to go for $150 on the ground.
I don't know. Running backs just don't get crazy in Pittsburgh. It seemed like they don't get their asses handed to them, especially that first game. Now, put it this way. You got 2 left-hand quarterbacks in Atlanta. You got the Penix or Penis or whatever you want to call them. Yep. You got Tua. If it's Tua, I think that the Steelers got a way better shot at winning that game against Tua.
It'll be Penix. Oh, well, who knows? I don't know. I'm going 0-1.
I say they win that game. I'm sorry. It seems like we doing the weekly pick 'em and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they win that first game against them.
All right, Steelers and Patriots. That's Patriots.
Yeah, I get the Patriots. I don't know how the Steelers beat the Patriots last year. I think the Patriots had like 5 turnovers. They were like going in for touchdowns, and then they fumbled like right on the one. Yeah, I definitely say Patriots win that one.
Bengals at Steelers. I say they will win that one. So they're currently 1-2.
Yeah, I say they win that 2-1.
Okay. Steelers at Browns. Is a prime time. The fuck? Is a prime time game. What the fuck are you? What kind of bug are you? Get out of here, little cocksucker. What are you? Fucking dickhead. Anyway. Steelers and Browns.
They always have trouble with the Browns in Cleveland. And even when Jameis was the quarterback and Shador, so I say they lose that one in Cleveland.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. So they're a impressive 1-3.
2-2.
I fucking hate everything. Colts at Steelers. 10-day layover. I think somehow they win that.
What did the Colts even do in the offseason? Did they do anything? They didn't make no splashes. They lost Pittman. I mean, even when Danny Dimes was at his full strength, the Steelers still gave him problems. And remember, they sold out to shut down Jonathan Taylor. I think they'll probably do that again. Yeah, somehow they win that one.
Yeah, so I got them at 2-4 right now. Steelers at Bucks.
They lose that one.
I think they win that one. 3-4.
Yeah, what? Buccaneers. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what did they do? They lost Mike Evans, but then they still got the young stud, Emeka Ibuka and Godwin and and Bucky Urban, and I think Tampa myself.
Right. Steelers at Saints in Paris. It's an international game. Ugh.
Yeah, the Saints didn't really.
I don't even care.
Yeah, Saints didn't do nothing special either. So I mean, well, they got Travis Etienne. Wow. I mean, you already had Alvin Kamara. It's not like the running back was the problem.
I'm gonna say 4-4. They'll take that one too.
Yeah. I think those primetime international games, it seemed like the Steelers somehow they always get up for those primetime games and come out victorious.
0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 1-3, 2-3.
I think I got 4-3 right now, maybe.
3-3. Yeah, okay, my bad. 4-3. Yeah. All right. Browns at Steelers. I think they lose that too.
No, I see that one. I can't tell you the last time Cleveland beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
I understand, but I'm saying I'm looking at this as it coming back from literally an international game. I just feel like and they're not going to be right. But okay, so 4-4 there. Steelers at Bengals, they lose that. That's a prime time.
At Bengals, they lose that one. So they were 5-3. I got them 5-4.
Yeah, so I got them at 4-5 now. Steelers at Eagles, yeah, it's an L.
Yeah, that's an L.
Next. Broncos at Steelers, that's an L. 4-7.
Yeah, that's an L too. Yeah.
Texans at Steelers, that's an L. 4-8.
It's an L.
Steelers at Jags.
Jags are a weird team, so
Right. That's why
I've seen beating the Jags.
Yeah. 5-8. I'll give them the win. Whatever. 5-8. Ravens at Steelers. That's an L. 5-9.
No, see, they seem like with Baltimore and Cincinnati, they always split and the home team wins. So if that's in Pittsburgh, I'll give it to Pittsburgh.
Okay. Panthers at Steelers. Steelers will win that. So 6-9. Steelers at Titans. They'll win that. 7-9. Steelers at Ravens. They'll lose that too.
They'll lose that one.
So 7-10. I got them.
I think I was somewhere like 8-9 or 9-8. Same old shit. Like I said, same old backdoor, maybe get the last wild card spot or something and get into the playoffs and quick exit. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Cincinnati, I mean, I know Dirk usually y'all schedule is probably similar to the Steelers. Who did okay, so based off of that pattern, who were the two random AFC teams? It was
I guess no, not Titans. Colts?
No, Colts is part of the Houston.
Oh no, okay. Patriots,
and somebody else.
Broncos.
Patriots, Broncos, and then the random NFC team is the Eagles. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cincinnati, your schedule is probably similar to ours. You got probably two different AFC teams and one other NFC team.
Well, let's do it. Let's do the Bengals and then we'll get out of here.
All right.
Bengals at Steelers. Okay, no, that's not the first one. Sorry, Bucks at Bengals. Bengals won that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bengals at Texans.
No.
Ooh.
Did you see that defense last year?
I understand.
Joe Burrow might not make it through this game. I mean, he gets hurt early. Joe Burrow is suspect to get hurt in the first 4 weeks of the season every year, and this might be the game. I don't see him beating Houston.
I say the Bengals win that one. I think they win that one.
I don't see it.
Bengals at Steelers. They'll lose
Pittsburgh always. Yeah, Pittsburgh always wins that. It seems like the Bengals, whoever's the home team,
yeah,
win.
Jags and Bengals. Bengals will.
Same team.
Why is the Jaguars so fucking weird?
They are weird. And then last year they actually had a decent defense too.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is a weird team. And the Bengals don't have a defense.
Yeah. All right. Jags will win that because Trevor Lawrence will do some dumb shit or somehow win the game. So they're 2-2 right now. Bengals and Dolphins. Bengals, you better win that.
Okay, Dolphins. That's one of their random AFC teams. Dolphins.
So 3-2. Bengals at Ravens. Ooh. Like we didn't know that was a game that was going to happen.
Bengals Ravens games are classics. I love them because they're filled with fantasy production.
Yeah.
Oh man. And no team can stop each other. Those games are always in the 40s. I don't know. Depending on what xenomorph show up, which Lamar xenomorph shows up.
So I can't wait for fantasy so we can just talk about how fucking hideous this guy is.
This motherfucker is ugly as hell.
So ugly. Like he looks like a burn victim. Like it's just
oh man.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say Bengals will lose that. Yeah, Ravens will win that. So they're 3-3 there. Bengals or Titans at Bengals. Bengals win that 4-3.
Yeah.
Bengals and Falcons. International game. I'll take the Bengals.
Yeah, I'll take the Bengals too.
Steelers at Bengals.
Bengals on that one.
Yeah.
Home team.
I think I have them like it's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
See, you got them at like 64.
No, 63. Yeah. Bengals at Commanders. Prime time.
That's their random NFC team.
Yeah.
Commanders.
7-3 Bengals.
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect out of the Commanders.
Not much. Yeah. Saints at Bengals. Bengals 8-3. Bengals at Browns. This sucks. 9-3 Bengals. Yep. Chiefs at Bengals. Chiefs will win that.
Yeah, Chiefs got that one.
9-4. Bengals at Panthers. 10-4. Bengals at Colts.
I'll give the Colts that one.
Yeah, I'm getting the Colts that. Yeah, so 10-4 there, I believe. No, 10-5. 10-5. Ravens at Bengals. Bengals will take that.
Yeah, 11-5.
Browns at Bengals. Bengals will take that. So 12-5.
12-5. They might get at least a home game or divisional game. I mean, 12-5 ain't gonna put you in the bye or anything like that. So they'll go to probably a home game, a home playoff game.
Yeah,
if Burrow stays healthy.
Yeah,
key is Burrow.
Right. That's always a thing. So yeah. So just not another boring year of regular football. Fantasy, no.
I know you want to get out of here, but just because they're the Super Bowl champs, just run down Seattle's schedule real quick. We ain't got to predict no winner. I just want to see if they, are they in setup to repeat or they got a tough, fast schedule.
That's fair. Hello. Okay.
Oh yeah, they start off with the rematch with the Patriots to open up the season.
Yeah. So, all right. So Patriots, then they go to Arizona. That's a win. They go to Commanders. That's a win. Chargers come there. It depends what Chargers come there. Really.
Yeah.
If they have an offensive line, they might be in trouble. But 49ers come into town. Okay. They go to Denver. Oof.
Ooh.
Chiefs come in. Bears come in.
Oh, they gotta play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Kenneth Walker's revenge game.
It is.
Where he
That's an interesting three game stretch too, and they're all prime time. October 15th, 25th, and the 2nd, all prime time games. They're at Broncos, Chiefs come in, and Bears come in. So that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that.
You got to look at the Bears as contenders because of nail polish. That is crazy. Okay.
Nail polish. I'm glad we're starting to kind of dip into names a little bit. I'm like, yeah, fucking nail polish. So then Cardinals come in. That's easy. They go to the Raiders, which is essentially a bye week.
Yes.
They go in to the Niners. I don't know. Cowboys come to town. Giants come to town. They go to the Eagles. Rams.
Oh, so they're playing the NFC East. NFC East is one of the divisions, and it seemed like they're playing Kansas City's division. What is that? The AFC. What's that? The AFC.
Oh, I don't know.
West. Yeah.
Well, this is so they go to the Eagles, then the Rams come in. Ooh. Then they go to the Panthers, and then they end the season going to the Rams. So they got the Rams 2 times in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So they doing them like they do with the Baltimore and Pittsburgh, where they load the schedule them in the back of the schedule. Wow.
That is not an ideal schedule. That feels rough.
That's a pretty rough schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not repeating their they're not repeating. Yeah. Sorry, we're not excited. Just what did you expect? Like,
I saw that we even got enough content to even have a show because nothing else going on besides that. You see something about Rashid Rice? This guy can't stay out of trouble.
You're a millionaire. Stop smoking weed. Like, this shit's not hard. Just stop.
Yeah.
Like,
you're on probation. Like, wow. You damn near killed somebody on the road.
Right. You're given a second lease on life, and you're like, yeah, but like weed though. Fucking.
But yeah, other than that, good old Aaron Rodgers signing, and that's the only news I can recall.
Yeah, no, there's really not much going on. I'm saying we're just down because it's like what we figured was going to happen happened. And it's like we're kind of tired of not having a team to watch. I mean, at least with, like Dirks is a Bengals fan, but at least he has exciting football to watch. Like you guys can't stop anything, but God bless America, man. Your offense is electric.
Yes. 2 great receivers. I think all the Bengals need to me is a solid tight end. But yeah, 2 great receivers. You got a great running back that can catch out the backfield, Chase Brown. Y'all just don't got no tight end. That's about it.
Or defense ever, which
Yeah.
But you guys are built
best defensive player walk against the Ravens. Yeah, Trey Hendricks then went to the Ravens. So yeah.
And you guys are built to outscore, which is fine, but you guys also don't have an offensive line that will protect your quarterback. So it's like you guys construct your team.
All the money is wrapped in 3 players. It's all wrapped in Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. Yeah. They don't got no money to spread out to nobody else.
Yeah. It's a poorly run team. It's like if you had like your 8-year-old cousin create your fantasy team. It's like, this ain't sustainable, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. 10 years later, you're like, still no. Okay. It's good. Yeah. But I know we have a show Friday. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. No show tomorrow because I'm in office. I don't know. I know I don't have any. Well, not any. I don't have a lot of questions on the Patreon thing, so I don't know what's up with that, there, boyos. Would be nice. Give me something to talk about. Yeah, I'm just down, man. I'm just like, I didn't really care about the Steelers schedule and the signing. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, come the fuck on, man. Really? Like, another year of this shit? Like, we're doing another fucking year of not being able to really want to watch this team.
Yeah. Man, I don't know who was elated with joy or anybody that were celebrating, but when I heard the news, I don't know how other people reacted, but my first thought and my first word that came out of my mouth was fuck. Like, I was pissed when I seen the signing. Like,
I saw it when we got home. We got home from the wedding on Saturday, and I saw it as I got out of the car, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
and the thing is, they kind of misled me because they said that, the Steelers rubbed him the wrong way and he was upset at how they reported something. And I was just like, thank you. I actually thought it was a chance that he would not come back. And I was here for it. I was excited. And then he signed. I was just like, I immediately thought another year of the dink and dunk.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not exciting to me, man. It's like everybody else is, watching NBA basketball where players is dunking and, doing spectacular stuff. And here we are still watching 8th grade basketball kids.
Over here watching the WNBA.
Like, yeah. No dunks, no special pizzazz, just fundamental basketball. Like, what?
Everyone's doing Vince Sanity fucking dunks. We're doing layups. Like, yeah, finger roll.
Yep. Pretty much that's what came to my mind. Like even when they win, it's not pretty. Like it's
terrible. Not funny. It's not fun. It's not like, oh, they were in the trenches. It's like, no, man, somebody fumbled on like the fucking 10 and Boswell kicked his 4th field goal.
He kicked his 5th field goal for 18 points and 15 points. Like, that's the type of ball we got. That's what we watch.
Yeah, we're closer to a decade of this than not.
Yep. I just miss the years of being in contention. I mean, like every year, with Ben in his prime, and we had great defenses, and you legitimately felt as a fan we had a shot to win the Super Bowl every year. Like now, I count us out before we even begin. Like I don't even the hope is never there. Like that same hope is never there that was there maybe 10 or 15 years
the
ago.
only hope you really have is the Browns be the Browns and the Dirks just fucking diarrhea on themselves. I'm sorry, I said the Dirks, the Bengals.
He named the team after Dirk.
The Bengals just do what the Bengals do and hurt Joe Burrow, and you just hope that the Ravens are just, I don't know, dysfunctional. That's the only hope. And you're like, we'll stumble fucking to a few games and then we'll do something. And then you get to the playoffs and you actually play a team that's ready. And you're like,
yeah, that's why they get embarrassed, because it's like, they put themselves, they measure their success by their division. And the division is one of the worst in football right now. So
yeah.
They come out of that division and they think that, oh, we're tough, we just won the division. And then they look around and they realize that we playing with real contenders. Like these motherfuckers is for real.
Listen, it's like the dude that pulls all the bitches, but no one ever told him all of them are blind. And then he actually goes to a real place and they're like, why is no one paying attention to me? It's like, oh, they have eyes. They functional eyes. They didn't know what you were doing. They thought you were just feeding them fucking zucchini. They didn't realize what you were actually doing. Like
they get in the ring with some real competition and get embarrassed. They get flat out embarrassed, unprepared, embarrassed not only team wise but embarrassed coach wise. They get out coached, they get out played, they get out schemed. They look like they just never even got off the bus.
And the funniest part about it is they will go in there with the exact same game plan that they did the whole year, and it's like,
yeah,
did you not know that other teams do try to take care of that, but the playoff teams usually are better than your normal competition, and even if they aren't, they luck in. But you're like, you know what they won't expect? Same fucking thing we did before. And then it's 7 minutes left in the third quarter. You're down by 20. You're like, wait, we have them exactly. Watch this. It's 3rd and 20. We're gonna fucking dump it off. But there's 7 minutes left. You're down by 20. No. Here's the thing. We're gonna run a screen, and it's blown up. It's like, well played.
He's getting the playoffs and be like, we're gonna hit them for a loop. We're gonna do the same thing that they've been studying, and
nobody can see that coming. They're thinking we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna see it.
It's like, you didn't try nothing different. You got in the playoffs where motherfuckers is paid extra money to study you 10, 15 times more, and you've come out with the same game plan.
And you just look at him and you're like, and then you get all the fat, stupid white yinzers in this town. They're like, oh, fucking Mike McCarthy, Aaron Rodgers, he'll fucking do it. We'll fucking go get. Do what? Like you are the most undeserving fucking group of clowns that fall into the playoffs year after year.
I'm glad I'm not on social media arguing with any of them, because like you said, some of them are so stubborn that they're just like totally blind to it. Like they feel like you're disrespecting them, and it's like, I'm not disrespecting. Look at the reality. Look at the results in front of you. How could you not question it? Like,
well, once the Yingling hits, shit gets real. Like, it's like fucking play Renegade. Oh, fuck your mother. Please, just fuck your mother. Yeah, just it's what it is, boys. I mean, we're excited over fantasy. That's where we're at. But yeah, so check out the friendos up top on the banner. Contribute to the little Q&A section on the Patreon there. I know we lost a few people from there, which is fine. I get it, but it is what it is. That is the only thing that makes any money for the show. So, tell your friendos. I will try to get these other extra shows in here. It's just so fucking hard because I have no time. I just don't like my weekends are raped. They're just not my weekends anymore.
You're tight. No air, breath, no space for anything. You can't even get a slice of salami in that schedule.
Yeah, and then Tiff's finishing her school stuff. So even like when I have time on the weekdays, it's like I'm doing puppy stuff. I'm doing like the regular house stuff. So I don't even have that to kind of so yeah. But that's really about it. So I'm just glad we got this impromptu show. Kind of lasted an hour. Did not expect that to go there, but I figured we'd do a little something for the schedule thing, give our kind of predictions. And then the Aaron thing kind of dropped there too. So that wasn't even intentional. It just kind of happened that way. So I feel like we're to blame that he got signed. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. Fuck the Ravens. We'll leave there. Yeah. Dirty fucking birds.
Rat birds.